Hi, my name is Marc Belaiche. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca. Thanks for watching. In this short video, I'm going to share with you some thoughts as to what's happening in the jobs market as of today, Monday, November 9th, 2020. Well, job growth has slowed in October. Statistics Canada said the economy only added 84,000 jobs in the month, but it's a far cry from the jobs growth that we have seen the months before. For example, in September, we had a gain of 380,000 jobs. October's unemployment rate was 8.9%, down from 9% the previous month. 69,000 full-time jobs were created compared to 14,500 part-time jobs. Well, hiring the best employees. If you're a job seeker looking for a job and you're trying to prepare for interviews, or if you are an organization looking to hire, these are some of the questions that Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos shares to the community. To cultivate a company culture in a company like Amazon, which is hyper growth, hiring decision makers at Amazon must ask the following questions as they assess a candidate. Number one, will I admire this person? Number two, will this person raise the average level of effectiveness of the group that they are entering? And number three, along what dimension might this person be a superstar? According to Bezos, he hires people who are a little bit radical or a bit of a rebel because they often spark innovative ideas. You should always be thinking of that when you're interviewing. Well, TorontoJobs.ca presents a number of upcoming virtual events, including the Canadian Virtual Recruiters Conference happening this Wednesday, November 11th. TorontoJobs.ca also presents the Student Career Conference happening on Friday, November 20th. And the Canadian Virtual Career Conference that happens on Tuesday, November 24th. For more information about these events, these virtual events that TorontoJobs.ca presents, and other events, feel free to visit TorontoJobs.ca/news. That's TorontoJobs.ca/NEWS. Well, 7 signs that you're being underpaid and how to ask for a raise. Well, HRD uncovered 7 signs that you're being underpaid. Number 1, you're constantly being approached by recruiters wanting to speak to you about job opportunities. Number 2, there are positions similar to yours but offering a lot more money. Number 3, your level of responsibility has increased but your wages haven't. Number 4, you haven't had a performance review in more than a year. Number 5, you see a lot of talented employees walking out the door. Number 6, you're expected to work beyond your contracted hours without any thanks. And finally, number 7, your manager is evasive when you try to speak to them about career development opportunities. So you're feeling as if you're being underpaid? Well, now what? Well, research what other companies are paying. Set a meeting to discuss your contributions with your manager. And be confident, but don't be obnoxious. Well, here are 7 ways to improve employee performance. If you're an employee, you're looking to improve your concentration, memory, and ability to handle stress. Well, number 1, stay off your phone for at least an hour before bed. Avoid caffeine in the evening. Limit daily naps to 30 minutes or less. Wake up and go to bed at the same time each day. Develop a sleep ritual or a routine. Create a calm bedroom space. And avoid watching TV or gaming in bed. Well, you may have heard of this. The Premier of Ontario said his family was going to boycott Whole Foods. Premier Doug Ford said that his family was going to boycott Whole Foods until the company reversed a policy that prohibits workers from wearing poppies on the job. Well, as you probably heard, Whole Foods backtracked on their decision quite quickly, but the damage was quick and fierce. Ford also said he will be introducing legislation banning an employer from telling their staff they can't wear a poppy. The morale is, if you are an employer, think of all the perspectives when you make a decision. There can be unnecessary damage to your brand. And if you're an employee and there's a policy that you don't agree with, make sure to bring that up to senior management. Well, 42% of employees would quit over political disagreements. Political discussions at work can also have a ripple effect on employee well-being. Workers who tend to agree with their bosses on ideology feel supported, 86%, compared with those who don't see eye to eye with their boss, 85% versus 69%. Discussing specific political beliefs should generally be discouraged at work. Well, how the COVID-19 pandemic will change work for the better. Well, 62% of workers in the US and 59% in Europe are hoping to turn the tide and use lessons from the pandemic to improve ways of working. This sentiment reflects the enthusiasm of office workers when it comes to adapting to the new normal. Employers must continue to provide the right tools and training to ensure their teams succeed in a very volatile environment. Well, there's lots of recruiting and HR issues going on right now. For example, can an employer make an employee take a COVID test or a vaccine when it comes out? Can an employer fire an employee for not returning to work when asked? When should an employer bring their employees back to work? Can an employer force an employee to turn on their camera on a Zoom call? So lots of different things going on right now. Lots of issues that have no clarity, but hopefully within the next few weeks and months, there will be more of a norm and clarity for these issues. Well, here are my top 10 tips for finding a job in the current market. Number 1, excuse me, make sure your resume is spotless, grammar, spelling, etc. Have someone review it. Number 2, have your LinkedIn profile updated. Have a good picture, a strong profile, and make sure to join groups. Number 3, do you speak another language? Well, use that to your advantage to gain a job within your community. Toronto is extremely multicultural. Number 4, be prepared to work from an office or from home or a combination. Some employers are asking their employees to be at work. Some employers are asking them to work from home, and others is a combination. So be prepared for any of those scenarios. Tap into the hidden job market. 80 to 90% of jobs are found through jobs that are never advertised publicly. Be open to any and all opportunities, whether it be part-time, full-time, or temporary. Take courses to upgrade your skills. Be opportunistic. Think of where jobs are going, not where they've been before. Maybe start up your own business. And finally, be humble. In general, employers have a lot of leverage right now to hire who they want, not the employees. It wasn't that long ago where the employees had more of the leverage. So be humble in general. Some of the hot jobs that TorontoJobs.ca is currently recruiting for, we have a senior manager position with a CPA firm in Brampton, Mississauga. There's a valuations associate position for a boutique firm in Toronto. And there's a paralegal role for a sole practitioner lawyer in Toronto. It's a part-time role working remotely. Healthcare experience is a significant asset for that. If you're interested in more information about these jobs or any other jobs, feel free to email your resume to resumes@TorontoJobs.ca. You can also visit TorontoJobs.ca, hover over the recruitment division tab at the top and select recruitment openings. From there, you can apply directly online to those positions. Well, if you are looking to hire, TorontoJobs.ca is currently representing a number of individuals as well. A lawyer with 7 years of experience with corporate law in Toronto. We have an accounting office manager with 12 years of experience located in Toronto. And a data analyst with 4 years of experience in Mississauga. If you're interested in hiring any of these people or you have any other staffing needs, feel free to email us at sales@TorontoJobs.ca. That's sales@TorontoJobs.ca. Thanks for watching. Again, my name is Marc Belaiche. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca. Feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. You can also follow us on all our social media at Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can find out a number of videos that will help you in your job search and more. Thanks for watching. Have a great week ahead and stay safe.